Hi, my name is Juan. I'm a coach based in Singapore. In this video, I'm going to share with you a tool called Reframe and Rebuild. It's a tool that helps us to see the situation from another perspective. Hopefully, we can find positive things in the situation and develop a plan to shift to the new direction. In this video, I'm going to share reframing. It's just like the cartoon. The cartoon shows a section of the sea. There are two parties. One is on an island and the other on a boat. As you can see, the person on the island see the boat, but the person on the boat see an island. That's what we mean reframing. In this video, we'll talk about what we mean reframing, some of the steps in reframing, challenges, and a tool to help us in reframing and illustrate the whole process with an example. In this video, reframing is a technique used to shift your mindset so you are able to see at a situation, person, or a relationship from a slightly different perspective. That's what we mean reframing. And from the video of what is reframing and how do you do it, this is a video created by a mindset coach. She suggests there are a few steps in reframing. First, we must be aware of our negative thoughts. And secondly, what can we help ourselves to shift to the positive thoughts? For example, how do we look at the situation differently? In the video, she suggests some of the questions to see the situation differently. First, what am I assuming about the situation? Second, what's my belief about the situation? Third, what could I learn from this? Fourth, what good thing could come from this? For more details, refer to the video. What is reframing? How do I do it? Based on my professional experience as a coach, some of the challenges in reframing are sometimes my clients are rarely caught in the negative thought and in the vicious cycles. And it's very hard for them to come up from the negative thoughts and see differently. Secondly, another challenge is cognitive shift. When a client are used to certain way of thinking and assumption, it's very hard for them to see it from another perspective due to lack of experience, lack of knowledge or skills. And today I'm going to share a tool with you called the Positive Intelligence. It's based on a book by Shasha Shamin. In this book, she shares some of the tools and principles about mental fitness. What can we do to detect our negative thoughts, control ourselves, and shift to the positive emotion like sage power? And for awareness of negative thoughts, one of the reasons we need that for the awareness is before the shift, we must know where we are. And in the tool Positive Intelligence, Joshua proposed an exercise called PQ-RAP. And today I'm going to show two types of PQ-RAP demonstrate in his book. The first one is rubbing fingers. So what it means rubbing fingers or rubbing against the palm. The second type of figure rap Shusha has suggested in his book is observing the breath. What he meant is we sit quietly and observe the flow of air through our nostril, the sensation of airflow and the sensation of our upper tip. And with this figure rap, it, they help us to be aware of our sensation and help us to be calm and centered. And through a period of time of this figure rap, we will be having more sharper sensibility in recognizing our negative thought. And in his book, he also shared about our saboteur, our assumption and belief in interpreting the situation. There are 10 saboteurs in the book. The first one is avoider. Avoider tend to walk away from negative situation like difficult conversation. Controller like to protect themselves by controlling others or trying to controlling the situation. Hyperachiever tend to only look at the results and ignoring other aspect of an incident. Hyper-rational tend to not pay much attention to emotion. They only look at pros and cons. Hypervigilant are usually more worried about potential risks and failure, and they become very nervous. We could stopping them from taking action. Judge is the main saboteur we all have. Um, means that we see a situation and using our assumption and belief, we interpret the situation. Pleaser is those who like to keep the situation in harmony or pleasant as much as possible. Restless are those who always look for excitement, who couldn't spend too much time in one direction. Slacker are those who have high standards and want to impose these standards on others. Victim see themselves as the party without power or powerless, and they tend to blame the situation on others. All right, let's use an example on reframe. Is this simple example? The leader would like to help a team to grow through empowerment. Example, knowledge sharing and mentoring. However, the leader is nervous because he has been the expert and savior of the team. So as shared by the reframing video, beside awareness of the negative thought, we want to know what is assumption in this situation and what is the belief of the leader. In this example, the outcome for the leader is quite clear. Grow the team through empowerment. And the negative thought is nervousness or negative emotion. And the situation is the leader has been the expert in the savior of the team. Based on the support type, they may view the situation differently, even for the same situation. For the hyperachiever, they are nervous because they are afraid the team may not achieve the same result they are hoping for. So they perceive higher risk in lower performance. For the controller, they see the situation as dangerous because he or she may afraid the team does not follow his or her suggestion and instruction. For the stickler, they are afraid or nervous because they believe and afraid the team does not have the same standard like the leader. It is the end of part one, reframe. Based on the situation and interpretation, how would a person highlight potential assumptions and belief? In this video, I use the tool of positive intelligence. With the knowledge of the subtype, we may be able to help the leader to find out his or her assumption and belief. In part two, we will help the leader to see the situation differently. What could be the positive things? With the shift in perspective, we will help the leader to the plan for the new direction. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.